This is not just any budget, it's an election year. With elections on the horizon, there are already signs that budgeting could be intended to appeal to the electorate, with spending ramped up on road construction and domestic debt servicing. According to civil society, more populist items could be added as President Museveni seeks another term.
63% of the entire budget is going to be funded by borrowing and elsewhere. It means that the amount of money available for you is far less. You are actually struggling to pay debts because the biggest percentage of our money, around 34%, is around debt servicing. And that's going to be a constraint, especially as we enter into elections. I think we should have that at the back of our mind because at the back of our elections, the expenditure increases because people need to deliver the things they have not delivered for the last 4 years. Government is trying to cure that by borrowing domestically. In fact, we are seeing that 60% of the funds that the government is going to borrow is from a non-concessional. An indication that they are going to be getting quick money to fix problems very quickly. How then are we likely to see implementation next financial year? I think probably I'm going to see more of contractors not being paid because of the constraints that we are going to have. We are likely to see a number of services probably reduced because we might not have enough resources. If we don't see that, we will see increased borrowing to address this gap, and that is really borrowing for short term, which doesn't help us. Ordinarily, what the government should be doing should have been, one, expand the tax base, which it is doing, and that's commendable. More importantly, cut your expenditure, especially on those items that you don't consider very key and very important.
The civil society is also concerned that, despite the rationalization efforts meant to cut costs by merging and dissolving some agencies, key budgeting consuming institutions like the Judicial Service Commission and the Ministry of Public Service were left largely untouched.
Yes, we achieved RAPEX, rationalization, but I think we left the bigger culprits because you can't tell me that rationalization was supposed to deal with duplication and mandates, and you leave institutions like Uganda Public Service Commission, you leave the Health Service Commission, you leave Judicial Service Commission, the prisoners have their own, then the military. All these are recruiting Ugandans, and yet one body would have done that. We could actually go into those ones and further be able to rationalize and ensure that we avoid duplication and wastage of public resources.
Uganda continues to grapple with funding of its national budget, managing to cover only 47% from the domestic resources, with the lion's share going towards debt servicing. As the country presses its bets on agriculture, tourism, mineral development and science, ATMAs, only time will tell whether this strategic focus will yield the ambitious tenfold returns it promises. Ndagire, NTV Tonight.